Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a working in progress figure. A custom Final War stylized figure. So, for like the tail and the dorsals right here, I used a Space Godzilla vinyl figure that I don't use anymore. Then on top of that, I used the 2014. I used the end of his tail and put it on here so it can have articulation, which it does. It has some articulation right here. So yeah, that's good. It's not like a SH monster, it's tail articulation, but this has articulation. That arm likes to pop off, but I used the coral reef for that dorsal fin. I raised one, and this is a work in progress. I have to repaint it some more, and I have to mold the head. Speaking of the head, it's just the werewolf figure that I bought from AliExpress, and I bought like this werewolf figure. So, funny story, the head is not really on, and if it's on, it's not on well. So I'm gonna just pop this off. See how easy that was. And as you can see, I don't know if y'all can see, but try to get this in the frame. But these two right here, this one was smaller than this hole, so this one could go into the body, could fit, while this one couldn't. So took it a while for it to fit. I had to get some scissors and like cut like the ends, like put it in and just start twisting it around like this, and just started twisting it. And that's the only reason why I could go on, and it still can't even fit on well. So I probably gotta rip off like this little plastic thing. But as you can see, like there's like plastic stuck in it, all that. So I have to get all that out. But we're just gonna go with the closed mouth head. I based this guy off of Final Wars in Legendary Godzilla 2014 because that's my favorite. And yeah, so he comes with these heads. He has 3 of them, but I used one of them for King Caesar. And he also comes with these custom hands, like punching hands. Which this is one that's used to hold a gun, but I don't want him holding a gun. Godzilla's never held a gun in his life. Yeah, I'm like knuckle punching. So, articulation. He has has a ball joint at the arms. Just gonna go in. Oh. He has a hinge at the elbows. Oh shit. Yeah, this arm likes to pop off a lot. So I'll just leave the head off. I'll just leave the head off, but it can bend back out. The hands can bend in this far, bend out that far. The other arm, it could swivel all the way around, bend out, bend in, move the elbow in, out that far. Hands can go in that far and go out that far. The waist, even if the dorsal fins are on, can swivel. Can't swivel all around though, but and my bad for that. It's really early in the morning. It's like, I'll check this time. It's a little early, but anyways, I got to get this video out for y'all guys since I'm still working on that animation in stop motion. Yeah, the way sucks at articulation, I guess. And legs can bend out that far. Bending. I also based this guy off of Zilla. So as joins the legs, legs can go in and out. This guy can run for miles and miles, and he can run for days without getting tired, so that's good. He can run for days without getting tired. And then the tail, like I stated before, can move like this, like that, move like that. I'm not gonna move that too much because the tail's not really on too well. The head, I gotta really put my there you go. The head can look up that far. Oh, Lord. The head can look up that far, look down that far, right, left. I guess head went like that more for some reason. Reminds me of the legendary Godzilla, how he's just so hunched over. 2014 at least. Hunched over. So, as I stated before, he has two heads, and as y'all have seen, he has two different heads, one closed, one open. He has two hands, one fisting and one punching. So, I mean, one they both can be used for punching. But y'all get what I mean. Fisting, okay. I just realized how weird that sounded. I don't want nobody in the comment section talking about Ayo and stuff, right? But this is just a work in progress. I don't expect it to be looking exactly like Godzilla. It just doesn't have to. It just has to look some remnants. Like, look, the tail, the dorsals. Yeah. And the legs, like an iguana. So, let's start off. Let's end it off with the size comparison. Then I'll just give y'all ask for y'all's thoughts on this custom. Jet Jaguar. Yep, that's Jet Jaguar. That's how. It's not. See, this figure's not really that big. It's not really too tall. It's just tall, but it's not really that big. To be honest, figures can fit with it. Here he is next to Viking Kong. See, I took the fur off this guy because Godzilla doesn't need fur. And I put it on Kong. It looks pretty good. He has two axes. So, yeah, like I said, this figure's not that big. Not that big. Here he is with another work in progress figure, King Ghidorah. You see how they stand next to each other. So that looks pretty good. Here he is next to a custom ape I have called Apollo. And he was an ape, a great ape that got battle damaged in the Great Time War by Godzilla and has hate for him ever since. Because of that, he has battle wounds on his head, a scar on his face, and a lot of battle scars on his chest. So, and a damaged hand. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Godzilla looks misplaced just because he kept falling over, but here he is next to Rodan, his best friend. Well, actually, I don't think so, but here he is next to Rodan. So this looks pretty good. You're gonna see a fight between these two pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. I do plan on the next stop motion either being a GVK stop motion or a Kong stop motion, just about Kong, and then a GVK stop motion. I think I want to do it about Kong, like how I'm doing this animation about Godzilla, this stop motion about Godzilla. He will be fighting some familiar foes. One of them being the main villain, but he's gonna escape. So it's gonna be left off on a cliffhanger. So what are my thoughts on my custom Godzilla Final Wars? Wait, hold on. Fuck. So what do I think about my Godzilla figure? And what would I change about it? The head, the paint, and add some details to it. And cut off the pinkies of the fans, because he only has 3 fingers. But I'm probably not gonna do that. So yeah, here's the scale up with Jet Jaguar. Hope y'all liked this video. Probably didn't, but well, this is just a work in progress, stylized Final Wars figure. This will be his design in the stop motion series. I know I was gonna use Millennium, I still am, but I'm just gonna use them for the past. This is gonna happen all over in the future of Tokyo and shit like that. Tokyo, New York, and all that stuff. I will be showcasing his strength and things when he's fighting like other monstrous characters and stuff like that. The things I like about this figure is the tail, how I did the tail. I like that. The dorsal fins, I like that. That's some things I like, but oh yeah, and I just used the hot glue gun to like get all this in, so it stays in there. I will recommend to not use modeling clay. If you use clay, use some that dries. See y'all in the next video. Peace.